Hello, welcome to ProTrack Learn to Grow. In this video, we are going to discuss multiplication of decimals along with questions. So let's get started with this video. Multiplication of a decimal by 10, 100, 1000, etc. means we are multiplying any decimal by 1 followed by zeros. Okay, so we will talk about 10, 100 and 1000, and the same procedure will be applied to having 1 followed by more zeros. Okay, so we follow the following rules to multiply a decimal by 10, 100, 1000, etc. Alright, so first rule says on multiplying by 10 means we are having any decimal and we are multiplying that decimal by 10, the decimal point is shifted to right by one place. Suppose we are having a decimal 2.75, okay, and we are multiplying this decimal by 10. So what happens, the decimal point gets shifted to right by one place. Here we are having how many decimal places? Two decimal places. So what happens, this decimal point will get shifted to right by one place. Okay, so the new number after multiplication will be 27.5. okay, so this is the rule when we multiply any decimal by 10. The second rule says on multiplying by 100 means when we are having any decimal number and we are multiplying that decimal number by 100, what happens here, decimal points get shifted to right by two places. Here we are having, let's say, 2.75 again, okay, and we are multiplying this decimal by 100. All right, so what happens, 2.75, here what will happen, this decimal point will get shifted to right by two places. Okay, so here we are already having two places, so the new number we will get will be 275.00 because we are not having any more decimal places to write here. Okay, so basically what we will get 275, because after decimal point if we are having zeros, then we can simply write the whole part without decimal part because we are only having zeros. All right, so third rule now. Third rule, on multiplying a decimal by 1000, the decimal point is shifted to right by three places and so on. Okay, so let's see the above example only. We are having 2.75 and we are multiplying this by 1000 this time. Okay, we are having three zeros here. So what happens, the decimal point gets shifted to three places to the right. Okay, but here we are only having two decimal places. All right, so we will insert a 0 here. Now we are having three decimal places. So if the decimal point will get shifted, this decimal point will get shifted after three places, so we will get 2750.00 and so on. So basically we will get 2750. all right, and if we are having 10,000, then we are having four zeros, the decimal will get shifted to four places to the right. Okay, so this is how we multiply any decimal by 10, 100, 1000 means 1 followed by zeros. The number of zeros, if we are having three number of zeros, we are shifting the decimal point to three places to the right, right? So if we will be having 5, we will see the decimal point to 5 places. Okay, if we are having less decimal places as we were having in this case, what we have done, we have inserted zeros, right? We have inserted zeros and we have done the calculation. Okay, so this is how we multiply any decimal by 1 followed by zeros. Let's proceed now. Now we are having three questions. One multiplication is by 10, other is by 100, and the last one is by 1000. So you know, here we have to, in A part, we have to multiply 27.5. We are having 27.05, sorry. We are multiplying this by 10. So what will happen when we multiply it by 10? We are having 1 0 here. So this decimal point will get shifted by one place. So we will get 270 now. It will become 270.5. We have shifted this decimal point to one place. Alright, so this will be the answer for A part. Now we are having B part. In B part, we have to multiply the decimal by 100. right? So we are having 429.7 multiplied by 100. All right, so in 100 we are having 2 zeros, therefore we will shift the decimal point by 2 places, but here we are only having 1 decimal place, so we will insert 1 0 here. Now we are having 2 decimal places, now we can shift this decimal point by 2 places. Okay, so the number we will get after multiplication will be 42970. All right, this is the number we will get. Okay, this number will be without decimal point, because if we will apply a decimal point here, we will be having nothing as decimal part. Okay, we will be having only whole part, so we will write this much only. Okay, third part we are having 31.09, and this 31.09 have to be multiplied by 1000. Okay, so 1000 means we have to shift the decimal point to the right by how many places? 3 places, but here we are having only 2 places, so we will insert a 0 here. Okay, so we will shift this decimal point to 3 places now. So what we will get? We will get 331090. Okay, this will be the answer for this question. So this is how we multiply any decimal by 1 followed by zeros. Okay, any number of zeros can be there. So let's proceed now. Okay, now the second case is multiplication of decimal by a number. Okay, we are having one number is a decimal number and the other number will be a whole number. Okay, you can say. So in order to multiply decimal by a whole number, means we are multiplying decimal by a whole number. Now we follow the following steps. Simple multiplication as we do. So step 1 is multiply the decimal without decimal point. Okay, we will be having two numbers, one is decimal number and other will be whole number. So we will multiply both the number without using the decimal point in the decimal number. Okay, and step 2 says mark the decimal point in the product to have as many places of decimal as are there in the given decimal. Sorry, so what we have to do in the second step, we have to mark the decimal point in the product, means the answer which we will get after multiplication of decimal by a whole number. Okay, so let's see, and what we have to do, we have to mark the decimal point as many places of decimal are there in the given decimal number. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's see how to solve the questions when we are having a decimal number and a whole number. Okay, now let's perform some calculations on the multiplication of a decimal number by a whole number. Okay, so we are having in the first question we are having 3.25 multiplied by 12. So according to first step, what we have to do is we have to multiply both the numbers, decimal number and whole number, without using the decimal points. Okay, so we will multiply as simply we multiply the whole number. So 5 2s are 10, carry 1, 2 2s are 4, plus 1 5, 3 2s are 6. Then we are having 5 1s are 5, 2 1s are 2 and 3 1s are 3. Okay, now we will add them. 5 plus 5 10, carry 1 6 7 8 9, and here we will be having 3. Okay, what we have got? We have got 3900. Right, now we have to perform the second step, and what we have to do in the second step, we have to mark the decimal points. Okay, so here in the decimal number we are having 3.25, means we are having two decimal places here. All right, so we will count the places from backward to forward. We will come backward to forward. Okay, not forward to backward. So 1 2, so two places are getting completed here, so we will mark the decimal point here only. So our answer will be 39. Okay, because after decimal point we are having zeros, so zeros do not have any value, so the answer is 39. Okay, now let's see the second question. In the second question we are having 0.524, and if we will write this number without decimal point, what we will write? We will write 524 only. Okay, because in front of any whole number 0 doesn't have any value. Okay, so 524 will get multiplied by 15. So what happens? 5 4s are 20, so 2 carry, 5 2s are 10, 11 12, carry 1, 5 5s are 25, plus 1 26. All right, 26. Okay, now 4 1s are 4, 2 1s are 2, and again 5 1s are 5. So here we will get 4, 5, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 5 plus 2, 7. So what we have got 780, okay, 7860 we have got. Okay, now it's turn to mark the decimal point according to second step. First step is done. Okay, so we will see here in the decimal number we are having 3 decimal places. So in the answer we will calculate the decimal, we will count the decimal places from backward to forward. So 1, 2, 3. 3 places gets completed here. So we will mark the decimal point here only. So what is the answer we have got for this question is 7.860. You can mention 0 here or not. It's your wish, okay? Because 0 doesn't have any value here. So 7.86. Okay. Now let's proceed. In the third question, you can see we are having 0.0275. So if we will write this number without decimal point, we will just write 275. Alright, we will just write 275. Why? Because this 0 doesn't have any value, and before any whole number, if we write 0, then it does not change the value. Okay, it remains the same. So if we will write 0.0275 without any decimal point, it will be 275 as simply. Okay, so it will get multiplied by 17. Okay, now 7 into 5 gives us 35, carry 3, 7 sevens are 49, 50, 51, 52. Again we are having carry as 5, 7 twos are 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19. Okay, then we are having 5 ones are 5, 7 ones are 7, and 2 ones are 2. Okay, so 5 plus 2, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Here we will get 16. 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. Okay, so what we have got here, we have got 4675. Okay, now it's turn to mark the decimal point in this answer. Alright, so in the question, the decimal number having how many decimal places? 4 decimal places. So we will count from backward to forward again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So decimal point will be marked here. Okay, so the answer you can write it as 0.4675, or you can write it as simple as 0.4675. Okay, so this is the answer for this question. So this is how we multiply any decimal number by a whole number. Okay, so let's proceed now. Now we are having multiplication of a decimal by another decimal. Okay, so here we have to multiply both the decimal numbers. We will be having 2 decimal numbers, so we have to multiply 2 decimal numbers. Alright, so let's see. In order to multiply a decimal by another decimal, we follow the following steps. So we are having 2 steps. Okay, so let's see the steps. Step 1 says multiply the 2 decimals without decimal point, just like whole numbers. Again we have to do the same. As we multiply 2 whole numbers, we will multiply 2 decimals only without decimal points. Okay, and step 2 will be again same as we were having in the last question. Okay, insert the decimal point in the product by counting as many places from right to left, okay, from backward to forward as sum of the numbers of decimal places of the given decimals. Here you might get confused with this sum, so this is nothing very big thing. Okay, so it is easy. Let's see the questions, how we can solve the questions like this. Okay, we are having a question, find the product of 9.2 and 6.07. Alright, so we are having 2 numbers and we have to find out the product for these 2 numbers, and they are 9.2 and this has to be multiplied by 6.07. So we have to multiply these 2 numbers. We will multiply. So here you can see we are having 2 digits at all. In all we are having 2 digits. In this we are having 3 digits. Okay, so let's see the number which is having more digits, that should be written first. Okay, it will make our calculation easy. Okay, not easy, but it will be better. Okay, this should be written first. So this is having 3 digits, so 607, and we have to multiply it by 92. Okay, first, according to first step, we have to multiply both the numbers as we multiply whole numbers, okay, without decimal points. So we are writing both the numbers without decimal point, okay. So 7 2s are 14, carry 1. So 2 multiplied by 0 gives 0, so here we will write 1. 6 2s are 12. Alright, then we are having 7 9s are 63, and here we will be having carry now 6, okay. 9 into 0 gives 0, so here we will write 6 here. 6 9s are, or 9 6 are 54, we will write 54 here. Alright, so 4, 3 plus 1 gives 4, 6 7 8, 4 plus 1 5, and here again we are having 5. Alright, so what we have got? We have got 55,844. Okay, now we are having second step. In the second step, what we have to do? We have to count the decimal places from both the numbers, and we will add them up, and then we will mark the decimal point in the answer also. So what I have said, let's see. In the first number 9.2, how many decimal places you are having? You are having one decimal place, right? Only 2. So 2 decimal places. Here in 6.07, how many decimal places you are having? You are having 2 decimal places. So you are having 2 decimal places here. So 1 plus 2 gives us 3. So basically in answer we will mark the decimal point after 3 numbers, 3 digits, you can say, okay. So we will move from backward to forward, or you can say right to left, okay. So how many decimal places we will be having in the answer? 3 decimal places. So 1 2 3, where here we will be going to mark the decimal point, hence the answer will be 55.844. Alright, so this is the answer for this question. Okay, this is how we multiply decimal with another decimal, okay. So these are your practice questions, okay. You can drop your answers in the comment section below and I'll answer you. So you are having, in the first question you are having simply products, you have to find out the products, okay. You can do it simply, and then you are having 2 numerical problems, do them. If you will be having any problem, you can comment, okay. Let me make you explain these questions. You are given with 1 unit, you are given for 1 unit. And the second question, you can see here, a car covers a distance of 14.75 kilometer in 1 liter of petrol. Means if a car uses 1 liter of petrol, it can cover 14.75 kilometers, okay. So how much distance will it cover in 15.5 liters of petrol? So you are given with 1 liter and you have to take out for 15.5 liters, so you will simply multiply them, okay. And in the third question, you are given with the cost of 1 kg rice and you have to take out the cost of 18.25 kg of rice, okay. So here also you have to just multiply both of them. Why? Because you are, if you have given the cost of one thing and you have to take out the cost for a dozen or many, okay. So what we do, we just use multiplication. And if we are given with the cost of many and we have to take out the cost for one, in that case we use division, okay. We will see that later on in the next video. So this much for this video. Thanks for watching.